a great find.
Just as I thought, the details of the cave. The body was found around 7 a.m., and it's a little past 8 a.m. right now. So it's only been an hour since the body was first found.
No wonder things are so hectic. The body may even still be there.
Another body.
Anyway, Master, there's more to that report, right?
First on scene, clergy member. Church.
Suspicious
Mailman.
person behind the church.
All you need to do is write down the name of someone you wish dead. Someone you hate so much you could kill them. Then make a doll resembling that person, nail the name tag to it, and leave it at the forest behind the church. This summons the Nail Man, who will kill that person for you. Or so the legend goes.
That's where the forest to summon the Nail Man is located. They pursued someone they thought was the Nail Man and found the body.
Door was locked from the inside at the scene. The only window was better than outside.
There we go.
I don't know why you're so Does the Nail Man turn his crime scenes into log?
A phantom who vanishes like smoke.
What the person is? Oh, this is the potential Nail Man.
The peacekeepers captured some dude. You gotta search the crime scene yourself to...
Yeah, maybe.
You finally... Now let's go.
Yeah, let's hurry. You should go hide some.
All right. Now off to
Oh.
the clock tower we go. Say, completely, perfectly soggy. Come on, let's go! Go, go, go! Yep, yep. Use the stairs so you don't get fat. You can do it, Master!
Always want to check for clues.
I see a suspicious door! The storage room is on the 3rd floor of the clock tower. The crime happened in the storage room on the 3rd floor of the clock tower, so it should be right behind the store.
There may be a corpse still in there.
You've already seen plenty of corpses on the Amaterasu Express. Now hurry it up!
That doesn't mean I want to see any more. To be honest, until I opened that door, none of it felt very real to me. I'd been treating the case as if it was something that happened to someone else long ago. But the moment I opened the door, all of my delusions vanished in an instant. What is this? Is that a real corpse? It's not some mannequin, is it? This blood
That is really messed up.
How? Why?
Jeez, it's just some freakish, gruesome murder scene. Get it together. As your mentor, let me just say that you'll come across this stuff all the time as a detective. So don't be scared. Investigate. Hurry, before the peacekeepers come back.
Shinigami, you don't feel anything after seeing this body?
You're asking me how I feel about death? Well, let me tell ya, this is totally ordinary.
This ordinary? It's absolutely abnormal.
It's normal for it to be abnormal. You're dealing with a murder case in a city like this. can either accept it or go insane. Blood is just a liquid, a body is just an object. Got it? Now take a look around before someone gets in your way. Chop chop.
Fine. You're right. I should hurry before the Peacekeepers return.
Yep. Now let's start the investigation. Oh, also, any clues you find during your search will be recorded by yours truly. It will all materialize once you get to the mystery labyrinth later.
I don't want to go back there anymore. Someone will die once the mystery is solved.
You are so naive, having sympathy for the criminal you're catching. Blood place is suspicious. What's up?
You know,
This part seems important. Maybe.
so this is the only window. They've installed shutters instead of glass. The shutters look new despite the building's old age. Must have been added later on. The window's big enough for someone to fit through. According to the Peacekeeper report, so they've been left alone like that.
Hey, how about you try opening them?
Were the shutters locked when the...
How do we open them?
No, I don't... Hey, there's a latch on the left side. I think I can move it. Alright, it opened. The latch was pretty... It's rather high up. It's impossible to jump off even if you tried climbing down. You can see the big clock above. It'd be difficult for the cult... What's that? Oh? It...
Oh, once you open it, it locks itself.
Master, why are you still playing with the shutter?
No, that's... Now it won't go down. I get it. This shutter's, but when set halfway, it's and if it goes all the way down, it automatically locks.
I don't get it, but I'll make them a solution key for you.
That's going to be important.
There's...
What's that? Did you...
The bottom of the
Maybe some rain got in when you opened the...
No, the parts starting to dry are leaving stains.
Then maybe it's the... No more horror stuff!
More dolls? Here too? These two are lined up and nailed together. Huh? What's this? A yellow thread is attached to the nail in the doll. On a closer look, it seems the thread left marks on the nail. What could it mean?
This is suspicious. You should remember this.
There are dolls nailed all over the walls and floor. What a ghastly sight. All the dolls here look antique.
It would have taken a ton of time to do all this by hand. Why would the culprit go to the trouble to do this?
Maybe it's to link it back to the urban legend about the Nailman.
All you need to do is write down the name of someone you wish dead. Someone you hate so much you could kill them. Then make a doll resembling that person, nail the name tag to it, and leave it at the forest behind the church. This summons the Nailman, who will kill that person for you. Or so the legend goes. Whoever is killed by the Nailman is pinned by countless nails.
But why would the culprit go through so much trouble to imitate an urban legend?
Or maybe it's the real Nailman. Now I'm scared. I told you I'm not good with a.
This is the only door in the room. The lock is broken. They say the door was locked from the inside. That must mean the Peacekeepers broke. So the inner lock is the type where you turn a latch. There's a keyhole on the outside of the door, but this didn't happen recently.
Hey, why is the key?
They might have figured it was unnecessary. The inner lock is probably left over from when the...
Either way, it doesn't seem like we can open.
There's no gap when the door is closed. The only way to unlock this door is to turn the latch from inside.
Interesting.
I guess I'll have to...
The moment we've all been.
I can't stomach calling myself lucky when I think this is definitely a real corpse and not a... I don't know who this woman is. The Peacekeeper report...
I like they
didn't
did
include
the
any
same
details.
thing that they do in Danganronpa. They make the blood pink instead of red.
But no matter who she is, she didn't deserve this.
Cut the chatter, Master! Hurry, hurry!
This is terrible. The body is covered in nails pinning her to the floor. What's this? There's a mark on the neck.
It looks like a rope. The vertical scratch marks were made by the victim as
They
she
hang
struggled.
her and nail her afterwards.
A victim usually ends up with marks like this when they thrash around while getting strangled by a rope. It's fairly typical when it comes to strangulation victims. Seen it a bunch of times.
So she was killed by strength. The Peacekeeper report didn't say anything about...
I wonder why. They didn't investigate at all! They got the chance to see a corpse up close, and they blew it!
In any case, finding out the cause of death is huge. That should be enough.
What's up?
You know, that should do it for the investigation for now.
Yeah, I get it. Without a doubt, this murder crime scene is... a locked room mystery! It's an impossible crime! The door was locked from the inside, and the only window had shutters that were also locked. Woohoo! It's a locked room mystery! So cute!
What are you doing?
I'm taking in this luscious locked room atmosphere.
Anyway, let's leave before the peacekeepers come. They just cause more trouble for us.
Huh? Oh, right. Speaking of which,
Should we?
Of course.
There doesn't seem to be an...
I think that kid said his dad was here to fix the clock.
Oh, so was he about to head back home after fixing it?
Probably doesn't matter either way. Nothing matters to me besides the locked room mystery.
Well, I'll think about it later. Let's leave this place for now. Oh, it's you.
Over here!
Huh? What's the matter?
What's up? Find a body or something? Over here! How far does this go? Over here! Are you keeping up, Master? Say,
While you were checking the clock tower, I took a look around the building. And I found these.
Footprints?
Maybe these belong to the...
what?
I'm not sure. There are a set of footprints on the wet, but it's only the heel portion. The only thing I can... They could be loafers, but the footprints seem...
Oh? That's strange.
Look, the footprints are facing the wall. This looks like whoever made them was walking toward the wall.
You're saying the guy disappeared through the wall? First the nailman, and
And the end right under that window. Is this just a coincidence? Or does it have something to do with the murder?
What do you think?
To be honest,
It could be the person
there's
was on the
not much I can
window.
say with just this.
They pushed it all the way up. Had some kind of rope or something. They didn't use that to like climb down the wall and then like land their feet on the dirt. Or the opposite, where somebody, maybe the wood was already open. They walked up to the wall, climbed up, but you don't see footprints on the wall. They climbed up. Maybe it wasn't raining yet, but they climbed up into the window, closed the window, you know.
At the very least, I hope I can. Hey, what kind of shoes do?
Huh? He usually wears sneakers.
Does he ever wear loafers?
Sometimes, but not usually.
It would be one thing if he didn't own a single pair of loafers. Still, I wouldn't want to.
In that case, I'll remember.
So, do you
Yeah, I think.
I see.
Oh.
Yeah,
but
not
don't
right
worry.
away. It takes
I'll
time,
find a
kid.
way.
Thank you.
I know he's worried about his dad. If he really is innocent, I want to prove it. While I'm at it, maybe I should ask him more about his father. Did you notice anything different about your dad this morning?
My dad went out late last night to...
He was out since last night. So he stayed the night here?
That's his job.
His job is to repair clocks?
He doesn't just repair them, he also sells them. Watches and wall clocks too.
Oh, so he's a watchmaker.
Wait, the Peacekeeper report said his occupation was unknown.
Maybe it's more convenient for them if they intend to declare him as the culprit of the Nailman murders.
Oh, he's getting framed as the culprit. They made up their minds and dropped the investigation.
Does your dad also manage this clock tower?
No, he only checks on that clock once a year. But yesterday, he got an urgent request to fix it. The clock wasn't keeping time, so he was called to repair it.
Interesting.
My dad is usually happy to repair any clock, but he always grumbles about how much he hates the clock tower.
Interesting.
He hates it? Why?
Is it so big, hard to work with, maybe?
Because he's afraid of heights.
Got it.
He's scared of even climbing up the clock tower. But he bites the bullet and does his work without looking outside.
A fear of heights. He's afraid of climbing the clock tower and refrains from looking outside, so it sounds serious.
Master, you're improving so much. You're even getting better at
I'm not pretending. I hear noise outside.
I hear talking. Maybe the...
Let's take a look.
If all the Peacekeepers wake up, they'll be sure to pay you back for this.
Everyone, please wake up.
He
This
looks
is
like
Lieutenant Peacekeepers,
Zilch.
Investigation Team Section Chief Seth Burrows.
Name is Seth Burrows. Sure, I guess.
You're late. Please wake up. This is Amaterasu Peacekeepers, Investigation Team, Section Chief Seth Burrows.
Hurry and wake up. Everyone, listen closely. It appears there are fools in town who do not comprehend the majesty of the Peacekeepers. Many of them have been eliminated already, but I've heard some outsiders have recently arrived. Go find witnesses and extract information to see who has interfered with us. Which means capture anyone that even appears suspicious. They may still be nearby. Oh, and did you clean up the body at the crime scene? If not, then hurry along with that. The rain in this city makes bodies rot quickly. You better hurry or it will putrefy.
To speed this case along, we need to quickly deal with that nail man we arrested. We should even consider a public execution.
An execution? What do we do? At this rate, my dad...
This Seth guy doesn't care about the truth. He just wants to wrap up this case as soon as possible. In this city, what they say becomes the truth.
Please! Please save my dad!
The only way to save your dad is to catch the real culprit. I can do it. Leave it to me.
Really? Thank you!
But first,
Yes,
we
but you have
leave
to
this
be
area before they
quiet,
find
kid.
us.
We gotta get out.
I know a secret way out! You can pass through here to get back to a street in Ginma district. You might stand out if you're with me, so I'll go a different direction.
Are you sure you'll be okay alone?
Yes, I play
Yeah,
Really?
just you
That
wait.
is strange.
I'll bring some good news soon. Sure. Huh?
You sure you want to be so quick to make promises?
I'm not very confident, but if no one else is willing to listen, then it's up to me.
Wow! Get a load of but how do you plan to find the real culprit? We can't investigate the clock tower with the peacekeepers around. By the way, you can't use the mystery labyrinth yet. Not enough clues. If you jump into the labyrinth now, you'll be lost forever. You need to gather more solution keys.
I don't ever want to go back there anyway.
Then, how do you intend on solving this?
There is one way.
You're gonna rely on that one, huh? Always depending on someone else. What was the spot again? Something about a cafe? If you let them take the lead, you're gonna be out 5 million Yen, right? Do you have that kind of money, Master? Or are you gonna go into debt?
I hope the kid's okay though.
Alara, please, help me!
If Master is vowing to show respect, I guess I'd better do the same. Please, for both our sakes!
You're 30 minutes later than expected. So, do you have the cash?
I don't have any on me right now, but I will eventually.
Very well. I don't require you to have it immediately, but you will pay me 5,500,800 Yen eventually.
Huh? But you said it was 5 million before.
It's an additional fee for making me wait. And for the coffee. I told you I don't work for cheap.
Oh, come on.
So ruthless. A greedy little money demon. I think I'll call this one Hell Aura.
I won't force your hand. Whatever you decide is up to you. While you think it over, I'm going to order some cake.
Wait, do I have to pay for that too?
Of course. I'll add it to the bill.
All right, I'll pay you all 5.5 million and 800 Yen, got it? Please don't have the cake.
It's a deal. You made a wise choice. I have
Did
no
I?
obligation to help others, but I work sincerely according to the payment I receive. That is my pride, as I will be your eyes and limbs, and help solve this crime with everything I have. However, know this. You must be the one to complete the boy's assignment.
Me?
You are the one who was asked to solve this case. All I will do is provide support. You may be a trainee, but you are still a detective. Once you have taken a job, you must. In other words, as of now, I have taken up a position as your assistant.
Really, Halara? You'll be my assistant?
Of course. I'm here to assist per your case. Just rest assured in the cards you've been dealt.
All right. Thank you.
Master has no memory and no guts. And now he has no money either. Talk about a triple threat!
Oh, be quiet. So, what do we do now?
To confirm, our target is the true culprit of the Nailman killings, correct?
The Peacekeepers have decided that the boy's father is the Nailman and arrested him. But I refuse to accept that outcome.
After we finish the investigation, we may find out the boy's father is actually the Nailman.
If that's what you conclude, then I'll believe you, Halara.
Believe? What a foolish line of reasoning. To believe in another is the shallowest concept one can uphold. All people lie. All people change their minds. As a detective, you must suspect all others, even me.
Yep, a detective must doubt everything.
Still, I will believe what you say, Halara. I trust my instincts on this.
Out of the question. A detective must never overlook a mystery. Any and all truths must be exposed. A detective must always prioritize solving a case. Emotions must be discarded to reach a perfect solution through a perfect deduction.
That's the WDO's.
You're free to think of me as you wish. However, the truth must be found with your own eyes. Otherwise, there is no point in continuing as a detective. Do you understand?
Yes. Continuing as a detective. I still haven't found meaning in being a detective. I'm no good at this.
A naive guy like yourself. Maybe someone totally unmotivated.
Vivia? I'm not sure if...
Anyway, Master, I've been wondering, is this Halara person a man or a woman?
Now that you mention it...
If you're ready, we'll start the investigation. I won't allow time to be
Oh, right.
You missed your chance to ask. But then
You finished investigating the clock tower, didn't you?
The past ones?
These are serial killings.
Oh, so you want to investigate the past murders as well?
And through investigating each one, we can conclude if the boy's father is really the culprit or not.
Oh, but we don't know where the other crimes took place. Should we ask around town?
I already know. There are at least 3 additional crime scenes. A secret club in Kamasaki district, a mansion in a high-end residential district, and an art gallery in Ginma district.
Huh? When did you find that out?
You think I did nothing while waiting at the cafe? I prepared by gathering intel in order to move the investigation along.
That's amazing.
That's amazing.
Logic. But before we head to past crime scenes, let's visit the legend's main stage.
The main stage? Oh, you mean the church?
I have yet to pinpoint the church's location. We should ask someone to guide us there.
Then we should ask the chief. Oh, I totally forgot about him. He told me to gather everyone. Halara, let's go back to the office for now.
Very well. We can...
Lara's taller than me, I just realized.
you better hurry!
Wrong place. Wrong place.
Come on, Master! Do you have no sense of direction? Where's the agency again? I don't.
this way.
This is the hotel.
Yeah.
Come on.
I see.
Nice.
Well. Yes.
I don't remember how to get there, so maybe if I change to this area, it'll like kick in a reminder, like, oh. Riverbank. I don't remember how to get to the riverbank. I need something that takes me down. Right?
Not this way.
I don't remember how to do it.
Master, you gotta hurry!
Oh, figured it out. Took me way too long to figure that out. We did it!
It's the Peacekeepers. Stay hidden.
Huh? Oh, right. Chief. And that peacekeeper from the clock tower.
Seth Burrows. A high-ranking Peacekeeper. He's quite infamous for being sly and persistent.
Well, we sure got some.
I don't care.
Huh? What did you say?
I don't care. More importantly, you sent your detectives to
Huh? Nail man. Now that you oh, wait, no, I don't know any.
this flower. It's beautiful.
Huh?
Created by Amaterasu Corp's research, this precious work of art is adapted to Kanai Ward's environment. But unfortunately, once picked, when something beautiful withers, I feel so sad.
I don't follow.
The Nailman affair will be handled by the Peacekeepers. Bring in the detectives you sent out.
Hold on. I don't know what detectives you're talking about.
I'll wait until this flower withers. If you fail to meet my demand,
Fine, I get. Can't you give me more time?
Ugh.
He's gone.
Chief Yako. Oh, Yuma. Yeesh, this is bad.
I know. We were...
Huh? You were hold on. Are you two?
I'm sorry. It's so long.
Oh, you gotta be kidding!
It's exactly as the Peacekeeper said. We'd like to search around the church. I was about to ask...
Yeah, I'm real busy. You're gonna keep investigating? Not gonna help your chief out of a jam? Look, we've got 3 hours before I'm taken away. If that happens,
Would you rather hand us over to the Peacekeepers?
who do you think you're talking to? I'm the chief. Though, I wouldn't want to do that either. Never mind. Forget what I just...
Man, he does.
What should we do, Halara?
There's only one person who'll be taken into custody.
I'll
It's
be
not
right
the
back.
chief, not us. It's the Nailman.
Okay, I'm. Got one of those. Spam bot. Give me 1 second, everybody. Oh. Off. Bandif. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that.
You will find the real culprit and turn the murderer over to the Peacekeepers as originally planned. With enough evidence, they will have no room to reject the truth.
But we only have 3 hours.
3 hours is more than enough. I will give my utmost effort as your assistant. With my logic, anything is possible.
I don't really get it, but it seems best to leave it to you two. You said you wanted to go to the church? Let me mark it on the map. It's for the best that I don't tag along. If we're seen together, things will get even more sticky. I'll be right here, waiting for good news. I'm counting on you.
Got it. We're off.
3 hours. You've got 3 hours to solve the case. Seriously, I'm counting on you. There's still so much I need to do.
Who dat?
You can get to the church from Kamasaki District. Time is short.
Let's hurry!
So the Nailman urban legend originated at this church.
There aren't any ghosts here, are there? It's safe, right?
What's the matter, Halara?
I hate churches. I find them devoid of value.
Huh? Why is that?
Because prayer is obviously inferior to payment. Just look at the tragedies the city has seen. There is no God to
Got
save
the money.
you. The lost...
I don't know about that. Depends on the individual.
Forget it. For now, let's talk to the people around the church.
Will they even listen to us?
They can't say no if we say we're on assignment for the Peacekeepers.
Is it okay to lie like that?
Whether it's okay or not is secondary. Our priority is to solve the case. In order to achieve that, deception is at times required. Now, let us educate those who are here that their true savior isn't beyond the rain clouds.
What is it you wanted to speak about?
I've already spoken to the Peacekeepers a bunch of times. How many times do I gotta say it?
Hasn't the culprit already been arrested?
Well, I don't mind. I have time to talk.
How long are you going to stand around like some... Our time is short.
Oh, yeah.
It's your move. Play your card.
Do I really have to do this? I guess Halara seems intent on...
In my opinion, it'd go much faster.
But I have to do it. Nope.
Time for an investigation.
Time to save.
What are you, blind? You got some nerve. Calling
There's
me
a
here
crack
out
on
of
her
nowhere.
face.
Do you know how busy I am with... I'll kill your ass.
Sorry.
I'll have you know. I don't care if you're on a mission from the Peacekeeper.
Right. Do you know anything about...
You mean the guy nailing up dolls? Whenever I've gone into the forest afterward, the dolls have names written on what look... In other words?
By the way, what happened to...
Hey, don't stare. I went a little overboard while practicing an instrument.
Instrument?
I'm working on this new thing I call...
Is that your dominant?
What kind of question is that? You...
Oh, it is? I see. And you are...
I do the odd job. I also care for the forest.
He has jello hair.
Do you know anything about the name?
I often patrol when morning comes around. There are... I've never seen the name.
Have you ever talked to them?
I have. But they typically... I chase after them to give them back their dolls. But
That makes sense with the...
I understand.
What's with these questions?
Excuse me, but do you even have to ask? Huh? No. What?
You're investigating the name.
What's that?
This must be the clergy member on the report who was the first to find...
Yeah, that's right. I was...
Right, it was on the report.
I've been attending every day since I was first, but I don't work here, so I just love mystical places like this. I love researching this.
So, you...
That's an understatement. In fact,
In that case,
I think
you do?
the real Nailman of the Peacekeepers are making a big... The Nailman is summoned through...
That's impossible.
Yeah, I get it. In that case, whoever's name just follows someone. Unfortunately, I wasn't.
I see. So you can...
I was so close at the... I found someone whose name matched a name tag. I called the Peacekeepers and entered. Damn it! I was so close.
Guess he just wants to meet the mailman, and so he's an occult enthusiast?
That is weird.
Are you the priest of this?
That's right. My family has served this church. Though I only became a man of the cloth in recent years, the blood of martyrs spanning centuries dwells within me. Thus, my that is my...
I don't get why.
Do you know about the name?
Of course. Perhaps it was...
Salvation? The people of this city must be crazy if they look to the Nailman for salvation.
Hey, that actually sounds kind of cool. I know how they feel. I want to tie you up and go to a world where it's just you and me, Master.
Isn't it basically already like that? I've talked to everyone. Halara, is there anything...
Only end your turn once you've secured a shot at victory.
Does that mean I should... What else should I ask? A watchmaker was arrested earlier. Does anyone know anything about him?
A watchmaker? You mean G.A. Colin? I've asked him to fix the church clock several times.
Well, it hasn't been proven that he's the culprit yet.
Oh, but if it were him, no one would blame him.
What do you mean?
This city has completely changed. Everyone is seeking salvation. In some way, the Nail Man was born out of our situation.
You mean the Nail Man is what the people actually wanted?
Many would certainly deny it, but the nailed dolls continue to appear in our forest. If the Nail Man acts as their agent, then they are also the Nail Man. In a way. That's how I see it. What do you think?
It's true. The Nail Man could be seen as a savior to some people. After all, he kills the people you want dead for you. I mean, the victim had it coming for doing something worth getting killed over, right?
There have been several Nail Man cases. Does any...
You know.
Yeah, you can ask me anything. I was the first to find.
Huh?
There's no reason.
That sounds very suspicious if you're always the first one to find it. Either it's someone that you know, hint hint, nudge nudge, or it's you,
I find
Effa?
dolls with name tags in the forest. Then
Oh, foe?
I look for whoever's supposed to be the next victim. But every time I find a victim, they're already dead.
Being the first on scene each time sounds super suspicious.
You think I'm suspicious, don't you? I suppose you would. The first person on the scene can always lie and say they discovered the body in a locked room. But the thing is, I've never been alone when I've discovered a body. All of the crime scenes had no way in or out, so I'd open them with someone nearby, or by asking the peacekeepers.
So the body's discovery was never done alone.
Master, why don't you ask for more details about past cases for now?
Can you tell me more about each case?
There have been 3 Nailman cases in the past 6 months, excluding the one at the clock tower. The first happened 6 months ago at a secret club in Kamasaki District. It's essentially a members-only casino. The victim owned the place. At the time, the Nailman was just a name you'd sometimes hear about in urban legends. But I had a personal interest in the Nailman, so I started researching him. And then it happened. I came across another murder while investigating a name tag I'd found in the forest. I knew then that it had to be the Nailman.
And that crime scene was also within a locked room?
Yeah, all of the Nailman crime scenes have common characteristics. There's always a corpse and doll coated in nails. And also, the murderer leaves no trace behind. Isn't that bizarre? See why I'm so interested in the Nailman?
I totally get it.
Don't empathize with him.
The secret club was the first locked room mystery. As for the second, it was at a mansion in the residential area near Ginma District. About 3 months ago, the owner of the mansion was murdered in the building's study. The crime scene again took place in a locked room with a corpse and doll covered in nails inside. Considering all this, there's no doubt it was committed by the Nail Man. By then, I knew the legendary Nail Man had descended upon Kanai Ward. The third locked room mystery occurred a month ago. A woman was killed in an art gallery storage in Ginma district. It also featured a body and a doll covered in nails in a completely locked room. And today, the fourth locked room mystery happened at the clock tower. That's every single Nailman case. At least
For now.
For now. I'm sure the Nailman will continue on.
Uh-huh. That reminds me. I know a few have been found at the crime scenes, too.
You find that stuff in any doll shop.
Doll shop?
Huh? You haven't seen one? Around here. All the craft shops have been selling. They were mostly souvenirs for tourists. Some places still sell them at steep discounts just to get. If you know where to look, you'll see mountains of illegally discarded dolls all over the place.
I see. So they aren't much of a clue given how easy they are to obtain. There have been several Nailman cases in the past, right? Does anyone know anything about past cases?
You know a lot about these things, right?
Yeah, you can ask me anything about the Nailman, including all past cases, obviously. I was the first to find the body every time.
Huh? Every time?
There's no reason to look surprised. I already told you how I did it. I find dolls with name tags in the forest, but every time I find a victim, they're already dead.
Being the first on scene each time sounds super suspicious.
You think I'm suspicious, don't you? The first person on the scene can always lie and say they discovered the body in a locked room. But the thing is, I've never been alone when all of the crime scenes had no way.
So the body's discovery was never done alone.
Master, why don't you ask for more details?
Can you tell me more about each case?
There have been the first half. It's essentially
How
at the
did I
top,
get-
but- and then I knew that. And yeah, there's always isn't that
I
Don't
the secret? It was at about 3 months. The crime scene.
Can't skip it.
Considering all this, by then the third. It also and today. That's every. I'm sure.
There have been several. Does
You
Okay, that was an accident.
Huh?
There's no I find every.
being the first.
You think I'm the first, but the thing. All of the crimes.
So the body.
Master,
Can you tell me more about each?
There have been 3. The first happened 6 months. It's essentially a members-only at the time. Then, and then it happened. I knew then that.
And
Yeah, there's always isn't that
I don't.
the secret.
Okay, cool. I
It
didn't know
was
you
at
could
a
hold it.
mansion about 3 months ago. The owner of the mansion was murdered. The crime scene, considered by then the third. It also featured, and today that's every. I'm sure the Nailman will.
Huh.
wow.
What is it?
Something's
What do you mean by?
like. I thought it was a rope. But all I can say is it looked strange.
Can you try drawing what it looks like? It does look like some sort of bizarre rope.
It's like a centipede with legs missing from one side. Looks delicious.
I was worried that it wasn't supposed to be burned, so I tried to take it out. But I was too late. It was completely incinerated. I asked around to see if anyone knew about it, but everyone claimed they hadn't thrown away anything like it. The incinerator is surrounded by a locked fence. Only clergy can access it.
So, no one here recognized it?
I don't even work here in the first place.
Only clergy can access the incinerator, but no one claims to have thrown it away.
I don't know if this has anything.
I think I've asked about everything I wanted to find out.
Looks like time is almost up. Let's get going.
It's already 11:30.
Was that okay?
Yes, it will suffice. Thank you for your cooperation.
My character looks like a wizard. Or a wizard, Harry.
You
Oh?
should study their faces well. They may end up being accused of the murders. Huh? You need to remember every face, so you can spot them, even if they flee through a crowd.
Wait! Do you mean the actual culprit is one of them?
Perhaps.
It could.
There's not enough
I
information.
don't know yet, but it could.
We have no time to waste. Let's investigate the other crime scenes. Best not to scramble what little gray matter rests in your head. So let's examine the crime scenes chronologically.
Okay. Well, the first murder occurred at...
I don't remember. Art gallery?
The art gallery?
Were you even listening? The first incident.
Oh, the
let's hurry.
club. Is this it?
Halara? The first incident was 6 months ago.
You think it will be a waste of time?
So, you have a plan?
What? You're working with Halara now. Let's be swift.
Right.
I don't really get it, but talk. Where's the secret club?
Oh, she's still.
I smell a mystery. I'm all hyped.
This appears to be the crime scene, but it's sealed off. They've left it like this for 6 months?
No doubt they've shirked their obligation to clean up. I suspect the peacekeepers are lazy to a fault. It's open. Let's go inside. The peacekeepers may be sloppy. The body was probably found around here. The victim's name is Suguma Iho. An old man who owned this place. His reputation. This place was an illegal casino operating at obscene rates. Even the cheating was rampant.
You sure know a lot about it. When did you...
I told you, I gathered my own intel while waiting at the cafe. The real interesting note is that this crime scene also had no way in or out. At the time of discovery, the door was locked from the inside.
There aren't any windows either, which is expected given that it's underground. There are air vents, but they have secure covers barring entry. Besides, no one's able to reach that high up.
No windows. The only way in and out is the door that was locked from the inside. It's a locked room mystery. Locked room mystery.
But there's not much more to investigate. We don't know what state the body was in at the time of discovery.
I told you not to worry.
Conditions?
Don't tell me you've forgotten I'm a...
Oh!
My forte is post-cognition. The power to see the past. However, it can only... To be precise. I
What?
can
That's
only
so
see how
specific.
the crime scene appeared at the time it was first discovered. Another way to describe it would be as crime scene limited psychometry, if that's easier to understand.
That's amazing! It's like the perfect forte for a detective.
My power allows me to see the moment the first witness saw the crime scene. Not the culprit, not the victim, but how it appeared when a third party first entered. The memory or perception of the witness does not affect my postcognition. What I see is what actually was there. When it comes to my power, the witness is not a camera or a recording device, but rather a trigger. Perhaps the best way to think of it is like a bookmark stuck between the pages of when the body was found. Well, there's no point in wasting more time explaining. Let's have a look.
That power sure is convenient. Explains all the confidence. It's similar to the Mystery Labyrinth, but now it's done in the real world.
An auto button.
Although, it is limited
I found
to
it
both
by
the crime
accident.
scene
Thank
and
goodness.
The moment of first discovery.
But still, it's amazing.
On the other hand,
I like it because it's more
Master's
natural when they
nothing.
just talk.
Why is life so unfair? Now I'm angry. Master, can I nibble on your heart to help cheer me up?
Of course not.
Okay, it's 11:30. Yeah, it's 11:30, so we're gonna stop here. Tomorrow is Friday. I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all. I don't know if we're gonna do some streaming tomorrow. I want to try to see if I can, but I'm not going to promise anything. Yeah, so I guess that's just gonna be it for me. So thanks for watching, everyone. I hope the next time that I play this, we get to like do the trial. That's the big part of the chapter, you know. But okay, yeah, that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and yeah, I'll see you guys maybe tomorrow or most likely Saturday. Not sure yet, but that's gonna be it. See you guys.